These two men want to catch sheep. But when they step into the pool, only with immediate help to break out of the trap. They have an ominous premonition. Some people hide behind the tree. Some hide by the stone. Some people are angry with you in the water. At this time a giant appeared in the forest. He is tall and burly. Soon I found someone hiding behind the tree. The man was so scared that he ran away. Giants rushed. Busy work is full. 3 seconds. One more lunge slams the man down. Tonight's supper is over. The people hiding in Shiguan Palace immediately pulled out. The cloud cuts off the feet of the giant spy. With good luck, the supper of the Mingbol is also ready. 2-25. After a huge harvest, he went back home. The man holding his breath in the water escaped. Quasi won. His name is Jack, or the protagonist of the movie. Love K did not run away because of this. Instead, they followed the giant to the tribe at Haoguan, so that he can rescue the captured princess. Facing a powerful giant, Su class is not completely unhappy. Humans are not completely helpless. At the same time, an old human who suddenly emerged from the tribe. He closes and wears the crown that manipulates giants. Order everyone to bow down. The crown is the best way to deal with giants. But Lao Hu is not a kind. His ambition. Long Liu decided to use the power of giants to rule mankind and become the ruler of the world. Let the giant take the princess to the kitchen to cook. It happened that Jack came here too. Watching the guard who was caught earlier, battered by giants with a face of flour. The other party didn't forget to pick up the nostrils and put some fierce materials. The human meatloaf made in this way may be more soulful. Gong K took advantage of the huge amount of things he was busy with, so he decisively went to rescue the princess. But the cage is too strong and he was rescued without treatment. I can only find a way to defeat the giants. He came to the guard. Help him dig a hole and deliver it. And wait for an opportunity. When the giant catches the princess, Jack landed with chop. Successfully rescued the princess and the guard. They came to the ladder to escape to the world. But the problem is that there are only armed giants guarding. What method can be used to defeat him? These two men, Mimi, pulled open the huge armor. Then stuff the hornet's nest and hide to watch the play. Officials switch painting with bruises and swollen faces. The giant has a blue nose and a swollen face. I'm very curious about his sweep. Find out how it was stuffed into the gate. Seeing him so stupid, I made my mind. Jack decided to take the princess back to the castle. And the guard chose to stay. To solve the old Who manipulating the giant. To give you the best power in the village. Solanao. Cough wisely. 3 shouts. The guard hid near. When Lao Hu brought the giant core over. Sneak attack and fight with him after going around. The giants can't hear Lao Hu's call for help. I just hate watching two real men fight in place. The two sides are inextricably fought. In the end, the guards were high-tech and Yichang used a knife to solve Lao Hu. I thought victory was in sight. But the giants are also waiting for this moment. Grab Lao Hu's corpse with one hand. Take away the crown that controls the giant. Bring it into your own hands. He gave orders to the people. Full-scale war with humans. On the other hand, Yi Kei took the princess back to the world successfully. By the way, I embraced the vine that extends to the smile. This way the giants can invade the next time. Yike brought the princess to the country safely. The only thing that can be received is Jin Qian Daling. What does Ji Jiangmin want this for? Give out red envelopes in New Year's Eve. Love K only loves your princess. But how can swan ants eat swan meat? The two of them are gone. Giants in the sky on the other side. Fan Yasheng will attack the same. Did not give up attacking the world. He threw the magic seed into the lake. Several huge vines grew in an instant. The number is blown E. People are all out. The horn of war blew the giants all out. Use weight to stretch the vines upward. The skill is so low that it becomes a rope through the big room. Press to the bottom to become a rope leading to the world. The giant leader can jump up and down. And Renkei, who stays in place, happened to see this benefit. So he rode up to chase the princess. Spread the news of the giant's attack. The war between man and giant is on the verge of. Tiny humans are caught in the sand like butterflies and ants. The giant hits people like a ball as soon as he catches it. Brandishing a stick to make the guards break the army. Jinmuro also grabbed the Fungjun as a standard weapon attack. Blast the crown closed by the king. The guards in the castle are ready. Pour kerosene into the city. Ignite it again to stop the giant. After everyone enters the castle. Pull the suspension bridge to block the entrance. But Jack was chased by the giant in the back pass. He spurred the Kitu horse vigorously. Successfully jumped into the suspension bridge at the last pass. Song Fa looks like you can use bows and arrows to cover. Then the guards used trumpets and arrows to cover. Dry the giant into the sea of fire. It's not time to breathe. The giant's offense is not over yet. Throw something to break the city wall. Use an iron hook to forcibly pull open the suspension bridge. And their passage was proposed to be fed by Durkid. Humans can only drag and search on the other side. Tug of war with the giants. Sooner or later the castle will be captured. Jack took the princess and fled to the castle. I didn't expect the ground to be smashed by giants. The enemy followed the river bay into the interior. The two had to ball up to check Shinja. The two had to hide and check the situation. The giant's nose is very sensitive and quickly finds them. Had a handful of attacks and left Yi Kei to a desperate situation. Stealing the hammer all the way to the desperate situation. Reach out and take the princess away. Renkei casually picked up the machete and jumped towards the giant's head. Give Quan Ka directly for nothing. The blade that was thrown did not hit the giant. They are already turtles in the urn. Jack is about to be sent into a huge population. He had an idea to throw the last magic seed. Let it take root in the giant's belly. Broke his body. Yike successfully defeated the enemy. Take back the crown that controls the giant. On the other side, giants broke the gate and broke into the castle. But they did not wreak havoc. Instead, they put down their weapons and surrendered. It turned out that Jack used the crown to give orders. This stopped the war between the big and the giant. Huan, this giant never invaded mankind in the world. And Renkei and the princess become partners. Keep the crown permanently. It is displayed in the museum today. To commemorate the glory of the past. The story ends here. Fantasy movie, Yike the Giant Catcher. Fairy tales are beautiful and realistic but very cool. It's a ruined childhood series. Thank you for watching our next video.